KC reacts everywhere.
Yeah.
All social media.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. And we are live, guys. The
Check.
big debate. Big debate. I'm with the guy on let me start with the center. Is it uh, the camera is which side is it? Anyway, the guy in the middle is Njoroge boy guy. I have KC Reacts. KC Reacts today has bailed out on me. He doesn't want to do the watch along because he knows something bad might go.
That's like a setup, man. That's like a setup. See, my time zone. Okay,
Mhm.
so I don't want to stay awake 3 a.m.
Yeah.
till 5
Mhm.
a.m. and we lose.
That is actually such a bad thing. Like you stay up so late
Yeah.
to watch yourself draw 1-1 or lose to
Mhm.
10-man Everton. It's been very
Yeah.
devastating the past
So I
two
have my
games.
reasons. I have my reasons.
Yeah.
It's
So
good to be
today,
here. Good to be back.
yeah, it's good to see you, Casey. Unfortunately, we didn't get to do the game on when was it? Thursday or Wednesday?
Yeah,
I can't even
yeah.
Thursday. We didn't get to do the game on Thursday, but I'll tell you, I was furious. I was mad. At the same time, happy. I'm sure you guys are wondering why I'm happy. I
Yeah.
was happy
Why?
because it was after that game, the wheat and the chaff started separating. Like you can tell who are the plastic fans and who are the true Manchester
Yeah.
United fans. Yeah. So we start. As promised. My dog is playing with a plastic bottle, so he's just decided to play the plastic bottle. So I hope the noise is not too much. Oh, cross out. So anyway, let's start. So as promised, we said this with Njoro, with the rest of the guys. I hope they are going to join. That we'll be doing this every 2 to 3 months. The big debate. So we discuss matters United, progress, what's going on, and today we are going to have some good topics. Hope we'll be able to complete that in the next 56 minutes or so. And the first topic of the day, let me start with KC because I know Casey will react to this. He's been mad so far regarding this. How have United been so far? How is
Well,
United so far?
United has been disastrous. So that's just the one of the words used to describe it. You know,
Mhm.
but
Yep.
personally, it's expected. That's why I differ from some of the fans. It's expected. If you want to rebuild something, you have to first of all use a. If you want to rebuild a house, you have to first of all use a caterpillar and scatter everything. So in the process of breaking it down, there's going to be pains.
Mhm.
There's going to be a lot of pains, a lot of tears, and what have you. If you're not
Yep.
patient enough, if you're not patient enough, and now the structure has been in Manchester has been bad for over, okay, let's say since Sir Alex Ferguson left. It has been bad, a lot of decay, a lot of problem at Manchester United.
Mhm.
So this is rooted inside the system and the structure. So the we have been a disaster, quite all right. But like I said, I expected us not to play well. I expected us to build momentum gradually, gradually. Just that I didn't expect us to be as bad as this. I wasn't
Mhm.
expecting us to be as bad as this. But I want to look beyond what is happening
Yeah.
with the whole negativity around the club. It's not just the footballing, not just the footballing, the whole negativity around the club. Um, Manchester United players fighting our legends. The media, the English, especially the UK media, um, English fans now want to set up the manager because of Mino. A lot of negativity around it. So it's not just the footballing that is the problem.
Mhm.
It's not just the footballing. Even like we say, they stopped the dinner last year, the Christmas.
Mhm.
No, a lot of negative news around the club so far. But
Yeah.
I told somebody, this is a project. If you have a project, you have to stick, as long as you know that this is your vision, this is your goal, you stick to it. And except maybe like Real Madrid said they will sack Sabi if they don't win, if they lose against Man City. Now, this is Perez. Florentino Perez did not care about the project. He just wants a manager that can come and get results. If we wanted that, we should have gone for somebody like maybe Conte. You know, we went for Amorim. We went for Amorim, a young coach, because we are looking beyond 1 year, 2 years. We are looking beyond, okay, after 3 years, 4 years, 5 years, what's up? But the fans don't want to be patient. Me, sometimes I'm not patient. I'm not going to include myself because it's not proper. Like I said, I can't watch this game this night. It's not that I cannot watch it. I have something to do in the morning, quite all right. But I can sacrifice to watch it, then still wake up and go. But how will I feel? I watch the game and we lose. That is the spirit. You know, Amorim is trying to. That was what Ten Hag actually did. They told Ten Hag, you're not playing well. He said, no, this player can't play well. You just want to win his matches. But Amorim now is not trying to. This is the first time in a long time that Manchester United actually have a system of play. If I wake you up now, what are we going to? Which system do we play? You know that we play the 3-4-3. It has no manager has done it before.
Yeah.
You know. Yeah. So, and people saying we should go back to our 4-4-2, 4-3-3. It might not work. I will be using Madrid because that's like our brother club. You know, Manchester United, Real Madrid. Xavi is known for playing the 3-4-3. He perfected it at Bayer Leverkusen. He came to Real Madrid. During the preseason, he played it. It was a little bit shaky. It was not, you know, because that is the first time. Although they have individual players, brilliant players, Mbappe, Vinicius, but they were a little bit shaky because they have not signed those defenders and maybe the wing backs that will play. I don't think this Alvaro was not in Madrid then, and Trent too. He now said, okay, he now went back to playing what they are playing. He's the one that will be sacked though.
Yeah.
See my point? He left this is what he knows how to do. He left it. Now, because of those that are saying Amorim should play the 4-4-2, we might still be losing. It's not about the system or no system. It's about these players. It is not Amorim that will tell you to. That goal against West Ham, Ahmad was not positioned well.
Yeah.
I went back and watched that. I'm not blaming Ahmad though. He's not a defender. But Mangasa was standing. Then you are at the back of Mangasa. That was the ball again. It's not the coach that will tell you to come and stand. Look at where you're supposed to stand. Dogu, it's not the coach that will tell you to bring to chest ball. It's not the coach that will tell you to chest the ball well. It's not the coach that will tell you that one. It's not Amorim that needs to tell you to that corner kick. You need to play it out or don't push ball. You know the basics. Amorim has his force.
Yeah.
But the players too, they should learn to take the blame too. So I don't want to go deep because I know other conversations will still come up.
True. Joro, I've been with you through thick and thin, both as friends, as United fans. And we were just having a chat before the live about Sir Alex Ferguson, the early days, how he struggled. And most fans who are United fans now started supporting the club when it was all rosy. So is it history repeating itself with Amorim?
I would say for the fans really complaining, they should just go and check Ferguson's 1986 to 1990, what he went through, almost getting fired after this in the second season, and winning the FA Cup is what kept him in. And that short history we were checking, it was his worst era because he was just coming into the team. Remember, this team had also lost it was like a whole new squad after the Busby Babes disaster and stuff. So new players and all this stuff, and things are not working out. Same way they're not working out now. So most of the fans have grown up in the glory days of Manchester United, and they've only known one thing: winning, no matter what. And that's a culture that was inculcated and developed in the team. And the for me, the biggest problem that happened is as Ferguson was moving out, these owners that are there are not people who are the best interest of the club, because they will have planned a proper succession. And because the Ferguson way remained despite him leaving, and the new manager who came in, who was Moyes, and we knew Moyes was so good with Everton, as he's shown now. He's back at Everton and he's doing really well, and you're like, he's the best successor. But I think it has shown since then, since Moyes, Mourinho, who won us a European trophy, made us finish second with all these problems. But even Mourinho said, like, it's the problem is the players and the structure the way it is within that. The Ferguson way was still there, and it couldn't work. It could only work with Ferguson, and the structures within the team had not evolved for over 20 years, so like it needed a whole overhaul. And for me, I always keep saying a very good example of a team that has managed to turn around and change their thing is Arsenal. Look at Arsenal now. We can't remember Wenger. We can't remember them top 4. We now know them for number 2 finish. And as it has been seen, it's not easy to always finish consistently at that high level, pushing Man City and by 2-3 points only, for like 2-3 consecutive seasons. Look at Liverpool. Klopp's team is what won Slot last season.
The
it was
Premier League,
Klopp. And so sad that Klopp just left right before he could do that. And now Slot is having the Premier League problems. The Premier League is tough. It's hard. Like, it's not easy to just come in and change things. So people should take it easy. And as Casey has said, this is a project, and a project will suffer. And you're going to suffer. And you've already identified what the issues are. Right now, I was just reading some stats here on the Premier League website. For goals this season, Man United is joint 7th with Aston Villa on 22 goals. And tackles won, we are joint 9th with Fulham on 148. So in the top 10 of that. Then passes is where we are down, and that could be attributed to one simple thing. We don't have the midfield to do the passes. We are a bit down on blocks as well, and a bit of the clean sheets. So let me see. Something else. Assists. Bruno Fernandes is joint top with Kudus and Ryan Cherki. And then in goals scored, we have someone at least in the top 10. Mbuemo is on 5 goals, joint with Nick Oltmuid and Eketike. So if you come and look at stats like those, you can see the team is somewhere, and then you can really identify what our issues are, which I think has been identified as midfield. And you remember we had a disastrous midfield signing season because we were unable to sign the Baleba. That was the one deal that would really have helped us. We got that extra midfielder who's punchy, good on the ball, will help rev up that engine. So if people are really sensational about it, but if you look at our season, we are not badly off compared to people like Liverpool who spent an outrageous amount of money, and right now, it's crazy. Everything is imploding there, and I'm just laughing. I'm just like, So as we said, people should first check their history and then just check what the project is, how the project is coming along.
True. True.
Yeah.
So Ayatollah, we have a couple of comments on TikTok. Also, guys, please share the stream on TikTok, because I had to share 2 cameras. And TikTok have just told me that they will not suggest the stream to new viewers. So guys on TikTok, if you can share, as well as come over to YouTube. It's all fun on YouTube because we can be able to display your comments on screen. So Ayatollah is saying first Wolves PL win. You remember what I said, that I'm happy. because I'm seeing Ayatollah and Willie. I said I'm now starting to see the wheat and the chaff, because I mean, how can you say you're a United fan and you want the opponent to win?
Yeah. I was actually hearing some Manchester United fans. So all these they actually want us to lose against Wolves so that they can have an excuse for Ruben Amorim to get sacked.
Sacked.
I mean, how do you want us to drop 3 points so that you can have an agenda? No.
Yeah, the Monk Doll has been missing. Yeah.
Yeah. Can you imagine if you won the Everton game
Mm-hmm.
and then you won this West Ham game? Like, I don't know, will people be saying it's the system? You know, like, people are so fickle on small matters. Like, I think we're still in the early stages of the season. I think all these years we've been watching football, we know until January, that's when things, you really need. So you need to, like, they've identified the issues. I'm sure in January we might get a fix, just a temporary fix for that midfield.
Yeah, Andy Mitten on the what's the podcast called? The Athletic podcast. He said that midfielders, they need wing backs, they need an attacker, and as well as they need a defender. So they know where the issues are. They are going to sign those players. So I was saying the Monk Doll is back, been missing in action for quite some time, but she's saying that good thing today I'm off. I can be grumpy if we lose. Don't be grumpy. Please don't, because tomorrow morning you'll wake up in a bad mood. Evan,
lower your expectation.
That's the thing.
Yeah. For now, lower your expectation. So
we can beat anyone and we can be beaten by anyone. That's my philosophy now.
Yes.
We've shown it. We've beaten Man City, and then we've lost to 10-man Everton. We lost to Grimsby. We beat Liverpool.
Liverpool.
Yeah.
So I'm being told that it's buffering on YouTube. I'll sort that out as we go on. I need to check whether my internet is okay. Just to read a couple of comments. Ayatollah is saying consolation. I think he was referring to that Alex Ferguson discussion. Evans Pemba has gifted us 3 roses on TikTok.
That's nice.
Thanks. Yeah, thanks a lot, Evans. Ayatollah is also saying, can you guys tell us where we have improved under Amorim? These are the sort of discussions I look at, I start smiling. Honestly, I start smiling because I can go on 7 hours. Casey knows. I won over Casey because Casey was also like, where have we improved? But
share with them those stats for them to go and see.
Not even stats. I'll just give them one scenario. Ruben Amorim is the first Manchester United manager post Ferguson to come and get rid of player power.
Yeah.
Most of us will focus on pitch results. But before you get on-pitch results, you need to sort out what's happening behind the scenes. I'll give an example in real life. When you go to a restaurant, you get a very delicious meal. Trust me, the guys went through a lot behind the scenes to master that skill, to give you that delicious meal. They didn't just do it one day and it was perfect on the first day. No. There was some burnt food here and there. There was food that was too salty. Other food was less salty. One was too spicy, and it happens. So one thing that Amorim has improved as the head coach of Manchester United is he has gotten rid of player power. Look at what is happening. Yeah, Casey has mentioned about Real Madrid. Alonso changed to suit the players. Now he's being told you have to beat City or you are sacked. Look at that.
So
either way, it is now the coach to decide. I'm sticking with what I have, and you sack me, or I change and eventually will be sacked. Ten Hag said it. I can't play my brand of football with this team. Yeah, when Amorim came in, I remember the first 2 weeks when Amorim was here, we all got these reports that he needs players to be athletic, he needs players to run, he needs players to do. He had a whole list of what to do. The other thing I can say is this. No manager has had the guts to bench a player like Casemiro, who's won multiple Champions Leagues, and tell him, if you don't improve, you'll stick on the bench. Look at Maguire. It's the same. He was told, if you don't improve, you ain't playing. So there are a couple of things. Yes, most guys will focus on what is happening on the pitch, the fixture results and all that. But as we go to the next one, because it's part of what now I'm mentioning, the social media war. A lot of guys have been swayed by the media. You know, if you notice, the whole discussion after the West Ham game, it wasn't about tactics. It was about Kobe Mainoo.
Yeah.
Let's just be honest. The whole discussion has not been about tactics or United losing concentration for the equalizer or Mbumo, Cunha losing chances. It has all been about Kobe Mainoo. You wonder, would Kobe Mainoo have won that game alone? So this social media, I'll start with Casey as I try to sort out YouTube. How did we get here? Because I also posted a video about this, Casey. How did we get here where we are Player FC versus Manchester United fans? At what point did all these divisions start from?
I think it comes with the times, you know.
Mm-hmm.
It's not just the fans alone, even the players.
Mm-hmm.
You are supposed to focus on what is happening on the pitch.
Yeah.
You are focusing on what is happening on the social media. That is why our players, we have the guts to say that they are fighting our legends. Let them.
Mm-hmm.
They are not coming to play ball with you. Play what you want to. Let them talk whatever they want to talk on the social media. You know, they're actually complaining because you are not playing well. That's why they are complaining. Yes, are the complaints too much, or over? Let's say it's too much. Sometimes I say, Gary Neville, what are you saying? Support your players. But the truth of the matter is over the edge. But they are saying this thing because you are not actually playing well. Now the Kobe Mainoo own is I will keep blaming the England boys. If you check all those people that are doing content creator, it's all those people that have this UK accent. Kobe Mainoo, my boy. It's all these people. I'm telling you, it's all these people that have. They now put a slow music. You're not benching my boy. That is, I used to see that. It's so annoying. I wrote on one page. I asked him. So if Amorim plays Mainoo, he's a good coach. That's what I asked him. You're not like UKG, like you said. Nobody's talking about his 3-4-3. Nobody's talking about Ugarte. Nobody's talking about he removed Dalot. All they are bothered about is you want to kill this young talent. You want to kill. So I asked them. So if Mainoo plays, Amorim is a good coach.
Yeah.
A very important question we should be asking ourselves is this: are we a better team with Mainoo? That's a very key question we need to answer. Then we'll also answer: are we a better team without Mainoo? The two answers are no.
No. You know what?
We're not a better team with Mainoo. We're not a better team without Mainoo. Against Brentford, he came in. He lost the ball that they scored.
Yeah.
Against Brighton, immediately he came in, we consider a goal. The one that he has played, what impact, what changes has he made?
You know what, Casey, just to cut you short, you know what I asked a fan in one of the comments in the podcast. It was a live podcast in the morning. I asked them, Andre Onana. We all know Andre Onana. We can all express our feelings about him. It's like saying, since Andre Onana kept 3 clean sheets last season, or 3 clean sheets in 20 games. Let him keep playing, because now they were saying, oh, Kobe scored versus Lyon, Kobe scored in the FA Cup, he should be playing. So in that sense, then Andre Onana has kept some clean sheets. We should have kept him.
I think this whole issue has become super complicated because I don't know how, Amorim is a very strong-willed person dealing with all these things. The reasoning, because he's not given the reasoning behind keeping him still, and the guy really wanted to go on loan. He should have been sent on loan to continue developing. And one of the reasons he's really pushing to be on the team is because of the World Cup. You need playing time. You need to be there and stuff. So I've not understood when it comes to Amorim now there, it's like it's not been clear why this guy is still in the team and he's not getting a position, because if he felt he wasn't good, he let go of Højlund and, just like that. And okay, Højlund, maybe I'm seeing people playing crosses into the box, and that's what Højlund needed and stuff like that, or playing the ball to the feet and stuff. Now you're doing it, but the guy is not there anymore. So
what if Amorim just kept him because, number one, he thought that he was going to get a midfielder. Remember, United sent Toby Colley out on loan, and we didn't have numbers. So my thinking is Amorim still has a plan, but as you've said, it's a World Cup year, and he's feeling that if I don't get my chance right now, I'm not going to make it for World Cup.
And with all these social media buzz, it actually creates a problem for us. Because to manage a club like Manchester United, Real Madrid, apart from your tactics, you need to be able to manage ego. In fact, you will be sad if you cannot manage ego, which is the same thing that is wrong with Xavi. Xavi is a good coach. But Vinicius, Rodrigo, Valverde, they are all angry with you. He's not able to manage their ego. Now
this is another Sancho case happening within us again now.
Now look at what he's going to do. Look at what he's going to do. I asked another important question. Against Wolves, will you play Maino? How many that I know, if you watch that interview, he was becoming irritated. He was becoming angry with that question. It was like, is it because he plays for England? Is that why because he plays for England? Is that why I should play him for Manchester United? You can't tell me to play him until I know and sees fit that he's ready to be played. Now, it creates a problem for Ruben Amorim and for Maino too, because will he give him, like you said, player power or media power? I say, okay, Maino, come and play. Now, what is telling other players in Manchester United is that Bruno, any day that they bench Bruno will tell Portugal journalists, everybody should start bombarding Amorim so that I can play. Now he puts pressure on Maino too. When he's on the field, these people fought for me. I don't want to disappoint them. It puts a lot of pressure on everybody at Manchester United. I understand that this is a World Cup year. Everybody's trying to go to the World Cup, but that guy is 20 years for crying out loud. He's 20 years. He's 20. He still has, next World Cup is 4 years. He still have a lot of time. He still have time on the side. So everybody should just, like I keep saying, it's Manchester United. And if we want to go viral, just say anything about Manchester United, you go viral. Like just say I hate Amorim. People will keep reposting you.
Have you noticed how no one is discussing the disaster that is Liverpool this season and the money they have spent and how their players are flops? Florian Wirtz has done a double or 7 times 2. No one is discussing that. That is big news for a player over 100 million.
They said he that goal was his.
Okay, imagine Salah. What happened, Salah? And imagine Salah is a Manchester United player. And comes out to say that he's angry that he's not being played. Imagine Salah is a Manchester United player. Imagine Bruno saying what Salah said, or Maino saying what Salah said, or
It'll be
You know?
disaster.
I can't imagine. It's a yeah, Njoro. It's a disaster. Yeah, the monk doll is saying the English bias. Yeah, actually, I had asked this question, but I was told I was racist. I didn't understand how I was racist, but I asked if Kobe Mainu was not English. ... I don't want to say the whole statement, but you know what I
Yeah.
want to say.
Nobody will fight. Nobody will fight for him. All this. I think the one that all this. You just see. My boy, play my boy, Kobe. I lost it. What is all this?
The Monk Doll is also saying Kobe Mainu has started one match under Ruben Amorim this season. That is the EFL Cup third round defeat. That is true. And he played with who? Manuel Ugarte.
Oh my God.
And we know what
Another
happened.
scam artist.
Stats can never win you anything, Mourinho. But you are the same guys who say that that Amorim is the worst manager since Ferguson. Which data are you using? Yeah. Yeah. So
And I think people are not
yeah.
even seeing. Mourinho said it. Ragnick said it.
Yeah.
There has to be some precision, backroom work to happen for Manchester United to change.
Yes.
Like that's if Mourinho, the guy we know, we watched Mourinho do his work all over Europe. We know what he has done. Was not able to do this, and he said the reason is not. It's the players. This whole team needs to change. This whole culture needs to change. I understand us who have never been managers what you are coming to say when you say sack this guy, he's the problem. And you can see we have gone through so many very good managers.
Yeah.
We've gone through so many good managers, and nothing is changing.
And Mourinho was actually sacked because
I'm muted. Yeah. I was just saying, what do you mean that these guys are not managers? These guys beat Liverpool 14-0 on FIFA. These guys are managers. These guys are managers. I mean, they win the Club World Cup with Chido as the striker. These guys know how to manage.
What's his name? United stand. Is it Goodridge, right?
Yeah.
So he said, if I was a manager today, I'm going to play the 4-3-3. I'll go back to the 4-3-3. I will be playing counter-attacking football, play from the flank, Mbeumo. I'll put Cunha and Bruno up front, play Sesko, then play Maino at the middle. Maino has to be in the team, play Maino at the middle. Then he now said something. He said, I will probably get sacked in 6 months. Somebody asked him there, that is why you're a content creator, you're not a manager. So they know these things. Say, okay, you actually know that you will win a few matches, but you will still get sacked in 6 months, right?
Yeah.
So why are you people now saying go back to the 4-3-3, play the 4-4-2, play this one. Let the manager do his job.
Yeah.
If he has the right person now, I believe we'll do better than this. But then support him.
Yeah. Victor Othiambo is on YouTube is saying, guys, it's the hope that kills. Get used to the fact that Manchester United is now a second-tier club. Amorim is a scam, needs to be sacked. The bald man Ten Hag did a better job. Just saying. Do you want me to go full-blown Simon, or I just let Victor
let him have his say?
It's his opinion. He's actually right, He's actually right.
He's right to some. I agree to some things, but I can push back on a couple of things.
Yeah.
I keep saying. I keep saying, Casey, you've heard me say this for a very long time. By the time United were going for Amorim, City wanted him, Liverpool wanted him, top clubs wanted him. And in every interview, he said the same thing. He said, this is the way I play. This is the way I know how to play. Liverpool said, based on our current squad, we can't hire you. West Ham said, based on our current squad, we can't hire you. What did United do? paid 10 million to get him from Sporting to United. At Sporting, was he winning titles or not? He was. So when you say he's a scam, I'll push back. Similar to Ten Hag. You guys said Ten Hag is worse than Ole. Same people.
Yeah.
Same guys.
No manager has been better than the last one who
Yes.
was calling for them to be sacked. You remember
Yeah.
it was Ten Hag out. People were like,
Yes.
we're fed up.
We are
It's a
fed up.
scam.
Get
Yeah.
back Ole.
Yeah.
You know.
Oh my god.
So now Ole, when Ole was playing, it was the manager, sorry. What did they say? Mourinho was better. He knew how to defend. He knew how
he
to
won
see
a
how to win.
European Cup.
He won a European
Finished
Cup.
second.
Ole is no longer on the wheel. And
Ole out.
Ole out. And all this time, guys who are logical, who don't use emotion when it comes to looking at how United are operating right now, they will realize that with every manager, it's been getting worse and worse and worse and worse. You can even look at the league table.
Yeah.
You can
that's
even look at the league table. It's
interesting
been
start.
getting, yeah, it's been getting worse. You look at the squad. I mean, I was looking at the PL
do.
squad. Yeah, Joro, I was. You remember I mentioned this before we started the live.
Mhm.
A large number of players registered for the Premier League. In fact, guys, right now you can even minimize the YouTube window and go to the Premier League. It's just that I can't share it right now. The list of defenders is from top to bottom. It's like this. And then midfielders, it's like this. Strikers, it's like this. You know what they've done? They've added Mbumo and Cunha to the list of strikers. United have three registered strikers. Zaxi, Sheshko, Chido. Chido has just been registered to fulfill the Premier League rules of registration. Otherwise, he could even play because he's an under 21. We were speaking with you, Njoro. Maguire has been injured. No one has been worried whether Maguire is injured. No one even remembers Maguire is in the squad because we have a lot of players. Yeah,
In that
we lost.
position. Yeah.
Yeah. You look at our forward, Sheshko gets injured. We have an issue. So I agree that it's the hope that kills. United right now, I can't call it a second tier club because, hey, Buana, a second tier, you're placing us with the likes of Leicester, who are
In the championship.
in the championship. So to say Amorim is a scam, I think I understand your point of view, but he's not a scam. We say the same for Ten Hag. He had won trophies at Ajax. We say the same for Ole. He had won trophies at Norway. So we as much as we question Ten Hag, he has his faults, but let's also point fingers to the right place. Like the board knew how he plays, didn't support him. United literally bought a goalkeeper in the last 24 hours of the window, guys.
See,
Which means-
I was talking to somebody yesterday. He said he was trying to your point. He was trying to say that it's actually the owners that
Yeah.
he knew. He said he knew that Man U will not sign any midfielder. This is what they do every year. They'll just put everybody's hope up.
Yeah.
Then they will play. They will be linked with everybody. Then we will not get anybody. He said why we actually signed the goalkeeper last is because they were actually upset with. It's not because Onana was doing bad. It has nothing to do with Onana's fault. It's because of the business side of it. Onana was actually asking for more money. If Onana didn't ask for more money, they won't sign any goalkeeper. That it is the board. They know these things and they are killing our club.
Yeah.
So it's just like they brought Amorim to set him up. Like you said, they brought him to set him up. And the attack on him now is because when a club is not doing well, of course, it's the manager.
Yeah.
You know, when a club is not doing well. But if you look at it without emotion critically, you find out that it goes beyond the manager. The players are, they decide when to turn up and when to switch off. We came back against Nottingham Forest, against Crystal Palace. Why can't we sustain a 10 minutes lead against West Ham?
Just 10. it was so little time, just block.
Mm.
And as you're saying,
Yeah.
like,
Is it Amorim's fault?
no, I don't regard-
You know, he has his fault. I'm not saying, you know, I'm not saying
yeah,
because this is like a trial and error. He's trying to get his team, so he's bound to make some mistakes to
Mm.
get the team. So we should bear with him. But if you look at it, it goes beyond him. The players have their okay. They are fighting with their legend because the legends 92 scored 92 scores and the rest. They have a standard. Now it is like standard versus mediocrity. You are fighting. How can you be fighting our legends? Standards. You are fighting them because they are criticizing us too much. They don't want us to pass them. That's what my players are saying.
That's
They
stupidity.
don't want us to surpass them. Then to know how bad it is, Dalo came out to say. That's why no matter what all of us say here, Dalo might not be playing good, but you know that his heart is at Manchester United.
Mm.
He might not be performing, he might not be playing well. He doesn't know how to play football. He said, your player came out to say something. He said, the team will get better for performance if our team can play with their heart. That is what your teammate is saying.
Mm.
Means it goes beyond the manager. Because he's with you know that his teammates are not playing what they're supposed to play. Give you 100% at least. Yes, let them know that it's now the manager's fault. So it goes beyond the manager. It goes to the board. Somebody placed the bet with me. My friend on his TikTok yesterday, he said, Casey, let me tell you. January, he said he's going to chat me February 1st. Valentine's Day. He said, we will not sign anybody January.
Yeah, we won't.
Oh,
he placed the bet for me. He said it's not my you. And he said during the summer, say we just do the level, we'll get one player, one midfielder to calm the fans down. So that's how this club do.
Yeah.
Oh my God. I hope that doesn't come to pass, because I think the one thing I was really happy was these players who were signed were Ineos players,
Mhm.
and they did the right job. The one thing I felt they went and got players from the Premier League who those two players have been very good. Cunha, I think the last game is because he was just coming back from the injury. But when those two guys are playing well, you can see why they were bought and what was happening. Šeško's just getting into the rhythm of the Premier League, and he was eased in well, and he would have done properly well. So I think with regards to what you're saying, the board that we had in the previous seasons, oh my God, some signings were so disastrous and have costed us so much money. But I think this past season, the signings that were done were so good. It's just unfortunate that, as you're saying, like these guys are not the majority shareholders. So even the money they could spend and the influence on the club has a limit. But I'm hoping that prophecy does not come true.
I'm hoping too.
Yeah, even if it's on loan, we need to loan some good people. I don't know. That's unfortunate. You can't even loan.
Let me tell you what's going to happen.
Yeah.
Let me tell you guys what's going to happen with United. Number one, don't be shocked Toby Collier being recalled in January. Don't be shocked. The other thing is they are going to say, we already have some good academy players. Start giving them game time. The only way United are going to sign the players that United need is if United make it to Europe. And one thing I'm seeing happening, if United don't beat Wolves, I don't think Amorim is going to be there. I think they look at the table and say, well, this is salvageable. Let's get rid of him now. Let's pay the 20-30 million pounds in severance pay. Let's get a manager who will get us Europe. We'll think about the future in the summer. That's my feeling. One thing that I'm worried about, guys, is right now it's difficult to sign players in January because, number one, clubs are not willing to let their players go in this freaky season because anyone can make it to Europe. Number two, if United are to make signings, they'll have to wait until after the World Cup.
Yeah.
And we all know the prices go up after every World Cup season. Like Elliot Anderson right now, we are seeing 100 million. He might end up being 150 if he has a good World Cup. Baleba, if he goes and plays well, all of a sudden you're hearing 120, 130. So my worry was, and in case you remember, I said this previously, United should have taken advantage of the previous window and signed the player. Even if Baleba was 100, just sign him.
Yeah.
Just sign him. United Minja missed out on us today in Joro. This guy needs to buy drinks. He needs to buy drinks. United Ninja, you are supposed to be on this forum, but anyway, we understand. He says the team has deficiencies that need to be addressed. The system blaming his lazy excuse by pundits. The same players did not perform any better under 4-3-3. In fact, the last time United played 4-3-3, if my memory serves me correctly, United lost 7-0.
That midfield was an open road.
Yes, 7-0. Yeah, those guys were scoring goals like nobody's business. But now to the last topic of the day. The lineups are out. We are going to have a look at the lineups the last few minutes before we end the show. Ayatollah is saying he isn't winning. I loved him, but how rigid, stubborn, and zero tactical capability. Ayatollah, I think I need to have you on the show. I'll debate you until you're defeated. I'll tell you one thing that I was told by one of my former bosses. He told me the most successful people in the world are the most stubborn. You think Ferguson was not stubborn?
Oh my God. The guy doesn't know this man.
Yeah, that's actually why I said the perfect, because I noticed this. I noticed something. I saw it today. I think Ineos is trying to have an identity. The 3-4. So yeah. Manchester United fans, the 3-4-3 might not be going away anytime soon. Their other club, Nice, is actually playing 3-4-3 too.
Yeah,
I saw it today. The other club too, Nice, has started playing 3-4-3. Probably that is an identity they want to have across their investment, which is not a bad thing. Now, Amorim needs to be part of the reason why he has convinced me to start looking at Amorim with a different light. But part of the reason why I'm upset with him is that he needs to be more stubborn. Not just, I'm not talking about now his substitution or whatever. He needs to be. If we have like somebody like Conte, you know, Conte's temperament and this thing. Probably, if Conte has come to Manchester United, coached like 1 year or two, qualified us for Champions League or win a trophy or what have you, then Amorim can now come and take over. One thing you cannot take away from if Amorim was at Arsenal, they would have been doing very, very well because Arsenal has Wenger did perfectly well in Arsenal, gave them a structure. The board was making profits, so the board was not actually interfering too much with the manager because they are making mad money. Even when they are not imagine Arsenal is not even qualified for Champions League that time. Sometimes they will not qualify for Champions League, but they will make mad profits.
Yeah. So
now Manchester United will make profits. Glazer will divide it into two, carry 50% and give what can 50% do? So it goes 50? Far. The problem goes far.
50%, KC, 50%. My God, if Ineos, Ineos, if Ineos sold Bruno for 100, they would have said 30 million is available for transfer. So Joro, can United make to Europe? Chipmunk is saying Europe is realistic if we only get players in January. So Joro, what do you think? Is it realistic to make Europe? And Europe, you are talking about from Conference League, not Champions League.
No, we are not talking about Champions League.
In this freaky season, as you have called it, it's realistic to make it to Europe. I don't even think the signing. If this thing of, like what Dalo said, players play with their heart and stop this whole mind game and trying to get the media on their side and stuff like that. If players are committed, these people are paid a lot of money. Some of the money they are paid, some of us will never see it in our entire lifetime.
These players, even our generations will not see that money.
If these people became professionals and played for the badge, I think it will be very realistic. Because now, we have just said, just 2 results is what is separating us from being in that top 4.
Yeah.
Actually, even one result only is what is separating us from being in that top 4 place.
Yeah.
which is
Yeah.
so weird, you know. And right now we're just seeing teams, and we're like in the early phases of the competition. So now
Yeah.
from Jan, when the matches are packed, actually just from this December, already matches have started being packed. You saw Chelsea
Yeah.
lost, not because they're bad. Fatigue has started kicking in. All these
Yeah.
teams that are playing in Europe, you can see their performances are just now wavering and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And
So
now
Sheiks is asking you on TikTok. So who is playing
Yeah.
the players that are not professionals as you claim?
So what option does he have? what
Casey,
option does he have?
Casey, how many times have I asked that question?
Yeah, what option does he have? He has no.
And
Look at the lineup that has
they will
just
still blame
come
the
out
coach.
right
They will
now.
still blame the
I'm
coach.
seeing a guy called
Yeah.
Lacey. Who is Lacey?
Yeah.
I have never heard of him. I
It's-
don't even know which
he's-
position.
Shea
he's a-
Lacy, let me tell you guys again. Shea Lacy career will spoil if he comes on for Manchester United right now. Let me keep saying it.
Exactly. You know, the team, and you've just Simon, you've just from telling us, like, go look at the squad we have.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
it's nothing. Look at what Arsenal have done to be where they are right now. They identified you're not when people get injured, yeah, squad depth is so little. They have bought the right people at the right time. They have
Yeah.
played without Gabriel and whoever their best centre backs. The only game they've lost is the Aston Villa game and stuff like that. But they have been really performing. You see, so those are the issues you're supposed to be talking about, not like
Yeah.
so who's playing the people who are not, like he doesn't have the people. We didn't sign the midfielder.
Let me tell you where all this argument comes from. Chipmunk, I'm scared of touching my setup because when I touch, guys on YouTube are saying it's freezing. So I'll just read the lineup. But this is what I wanted to say, guys. I know where all this argument comes from. And I said it in the previous live. Guys want Bruno to play, let's say, 10. Or they are saying this squad is perfect for a 4-3-3. Fine. Let's change to a 4-3-3. So let's say it's the Wolves game, guys. It's the Wolves game. Let's go play 4-3-3. So it means you'll have Mbumo. Let's say, like right now, I'm seeing Mount and Cunha up top. So who will play the 3? So probably they'll say Kobe, Kase, and Bruno. Okay? Now, we know how Casemiro is. He will get a yellow. Who will replace him?
Ugarte.
Ugarte. The same Ugarte they keep complaining. Okay.
They won't complain. They just want Mino to be there. I'm telling you, they won't. They just want Mino to be on that team.
Okay, fine. Now we will have.
Waneri is not playing.
Yeah.
Waneri is not playing for Arsenal. Nobody has come online to say justice for Waneri. So Waneri doesn't want to go to World Cup. But he's on the bench because Declan Rice is there. You know.
You are so. Sheiks is saying you are so funny as Amorim defender. Have I mentioned Amorim anyway in that discussion? I'm just saying the squad options we have. You see how? Let me not use the DE word. The media has poisoned you guys to a point where you can't even think for yourself. You've been hit.
Just a quick start, because data never lies. People are saying Bruno is playing so deep, it will spoil his game, stuff like that. The top assists this season, he's on 5 Bruno. With Chaki and Kudus. Bruno is there.
Bruno is
still doing what he does.
Yeah. So you see, as I was saying, let's change the 4-3-3. We know Casemiro is Casemiro. He'll get a yellow. He'll get tired. Bring on Ugarte. Football is football. Assume either Ugarte or Kobe gets injured. What will you do? The only other option you have is Mason Mount.
Mason Mount and the youth
and the
youth players.
Yeah, you look at now changing to a 4-2-3-1. Fine, have a 4-2-3-1. Let's say you want Casemiro and Kobe to play in the midfield. Do you know how open that pivot will be? So we are not even talking about Amorim this, Amorim that. We are just looking at the squad and assume any manager comes to this squad. Same problems. Even if you bring in, I saw guys saying Fabregas to come to this squad. They haven't even watched one game of Como. They haven't even watched one game of Como playing. You know. So anyway, Casey, as we end the live, Joro, finish your point about Europe, and then we go to Casey.
Yeah, I was saying like if players just first of all, if the injuries to the key players stop happening, because I just want to Amorim this season has won a manager of the month.
Yeah.
He's won a manager of the month when he had his makeshift squad and stuff like that. So number one, if we stop having the injuries to those key players, then people just play their hearts, play on the pitch and stop all these sideshows. As Casey has rightly pointed out, if your mindset is easily distracted by the media saying this, or you'll never play for this team. This place has so much pressure. So if you're just distracted by off-pitch things, look at Sancho now. Sancho got what he wanted, he's out. He's not performed any better anywhere he has gone ever since that bust up.
Garnacho didn't want to sit on the Garnacho didn't want to sit on the bench. Where is he now?
He's on the bench most of the time, starting 1 or 2 games here and there. So like if people come there as professionals, and that's what I think the legends are saying, these kids don't know how to be professionals, and social media has really, really messed people up because people just think, like I should be there and stuff like that. They can. For me, like right now I'm supporting Salah because Salah has proven like he has the clout to come out and say he should have won. He won that team that last season. If it wasn't for Salah, they wouldn't have won.
Yeah,
so he has the right to come and say, just put me on, man, or you should have let me go, because on that side you can see Slot is messing that, or rather his tactics have not worked. On our side, it's the players. If the players, we get the right attitude, and those there's this thing Amorim did and chose those squad leaders, managed to streamline these people, I feel you have a good shot of Europe, whichever Conference League, all the way have a chance of that. Yeah, that's my opinion.
Casey, 1 minute, because I want to go to the squad. I'm also seeing some news about the third round of the FA Cup. Casey, I know you can speak much, but I'm giving you 1 minute.
Okay. I agree with him. If it all comes down to the mindset, mentality of these players, because like I said, you don't know the team that we call whenever they come out to play. You don't know the team that's coming out to play. So once they have the right mentality, plus minus, if we are able to get maybe Gallagher, I don't know, anybody January, I see us going to the at least Conference League, because I seriously want us to play in Europe, because it won't be, if we are playing in Europe, we won't be having this Kobe Manu issue. There's no way Amorim will not play Kobe either weekend or midweek.
Yeah,
we won't be having this. We will play because he cannot be able to keep the whole squad satisfied. Because with only 1 game a week, he can't keep the whole team satisfied, and that is hurting us. Now we can say we are resting, but it's hurting us with adding fuel to all these media frenzy about not playing. It's not only Man that is not playing that team. A lot of people are on the bench. They have never started the game for Manchester United. But with even the young boys, Chelsea, if it's like, thankfully, like you said, the FA Cup will start soon. We want to see those people train, but we must qualify for Europe to be able to buy players and for us to have more playing time.
Yeah. So sorry. I have TikTok making noise here. So a couple of comments. Let's see. BNTV 100 is saying, at Njoro, let them know we are Manchester United. We have created a new league, which is the English United League, being watched by 2.5 billion.
I'm telling you.
You know, United is the only team that even rival fans will actually stay up and watch.
Yeah.
I'm sure if it was, let's say, Arsenal, Wolves, Chelsea, Wolves, Liverpool, Wolves, whichever team, even if United fans stay up to watch it, probably they were doing something like having dinner or something. But rarely you will find a United fan following a club. You know, something that really shocks me, guys, about rival fans. Those guys know more about the club than some Manchester United fans. Those guys will tell you, you have this guy in the academy. These guys, you know, your team needs this player. You're like, hey, boss, are you a United fan or hater? Yeah, Chipbank is also saying, best example is the Grimsby game, midfield of Maino and Tyler. It was so bad. And then, some of the breaking news is Manchester United face Brighton in the FA third round. That's a tough fixture.
Wow,
That's a
that's a
tough
tough
one.
match.
Tough one.
Yeah.
Tough match. That's a tough match. That's a really, really tough match. Yeah, that's a tough match. Okay, so the team news, and remember, Sheiks, I won't read those comments, man, because we are just going round and round and round the same thing. You already know my thoughts. I acknowledge your comments. Sometimes you have to get to a point where you say, let's agree to disagree. For me, my focus is not Amorim. For me, my focus is the team. Give Amorim a team like Liverpool, Chelsea, or even Arsenal, and then I'll judge. But right now, let's agree to disagree. So the team news. So we have Mason Mount. Let me start from the goalkeeper. We have Lamans, Luke Shaw, Eden Heaven starts again as CCB, and Mazraoui. So we have Lamens, Luke Shaw, Eden Heaven, Mazraoui. And then we have Dalot starting as left wing back, Fernandez, Casemiro in the center, Ahmad on the right. Then the 2 10s, we have Cunha, Mbumo, and then Mason Mount is playing as the forward. So Lamens, Shaw, Heaven, Mazraoui, Dalot, Fernandez, Casemiro, Ahmad, Cunha, Mbumo, Mount. Njoro, quickly. What do you think of the squad and what's your score prediction? Because after these guys, we are going to do a watch along. We'll end this live and we'll go to another one for a watch along.
If this team turns up, can comfortably win this game. Because I remember the last time Mount, I think one of the biggest problems we've had is just Mount not being fit 24/7. This guy has shown the quality he has and how he can play and how he's such a utility player at times. And if this team turns up, the Man United we know, like, we can comfortably win this game against Wolves and maybe just concede a goal or two. So maybe 3-1. Yeah.
3-1 to United.
Yeah. 3-1 to United.
Casey?
I agree with him, but we are not going to concede. I don't want us to. We are tired of conceding. Let Lamans breathe, you know. Because I'm seeing people saying, why we can't sell Onana if our back is open like that, you know. It's not. Although,
but come on, it's not.
I know. That's what I want to say. The goals we are conceding are not keeper's fault leading to goals. That's the difference. People, you know, like I said, I watch football with I'm being subjective. Onana was making errors that are leading to goals, but Lamas is not doing that. So that's the difference. So 3-0, and if I was a betting man, I'm going to say Cunha, because I know Cunha will want to score. Just go and put him like over 3.5 shots, because he's going to play a lot of shots. I know he's going to keep shooting.
Yeah. So just before I give my prediction, so in the third round we have Manchester United versus Brighton, Macclesfield versus Crystal Palace, Newcastle versus Bournemouth. Ooh, that's a good one. Portsmouth, guys, you remember Portsmouth back in the day?
wow.
They
Yeah,
were in
yeah,
the
yeah.
English
Back.
Premier League. Yeah, Portsmouth versus Arsenal, Liverpool versus Barnsley, West Ham versus QPR, another one that used to be in the PL back in the day. City versus Exeter at
Wow.
Etihad. Those guys are through. Charlton versus Chelsea. Wrexham versus Forest. Wait for this, guys. Wait for this. Tottenham versus Aston Villa.
Aston Villa. Oh wow.
Wow.
Ooh.
Wow.
That's a big one.
Wow.
That's
A
a
very
big
big
one.
game. Very big game.
Yeah, so just like Chipmunk, I'm going for a 2-1 win. Casey, I told you we will not keep a clean sheet. We will not keep a clean sheet. The only way United can keep a clean sheet is once we sort out that midfield. That's the only way.
Yeah.
That's
I'm
the
tired
only
of
way.
us considering.
That's the only way United are going to keep a clean sheet. Because if you look at the matches that we've kept a clean sheet, like the Sunderland game, the midfielders were on point. Like they were recovering balls. They were going for second balls. They were covering spaces. Right now, you look at Bruno. Most of the time, Bruno has this sort of run. It's like he runs like this, like a T-Rex, So yeah, the squad for me is good. My only question mark is that defense. Eden Heaven playing in the center last time proved to be a bit tricky because it's like he didn't know how to manage space. And what I've realized about Amorim's CCB center back is they are supposed to come into the midfield and support the pivot. So is Eden Heaven good at that? We are yet to see.
But
I don't understand. Why is Euro not playing?
I don't know.
He's been so good.
Yeah.
Maybe it's a confidence something from the last match. He's trying to build his confidence. But Heaven was not that bad because of you remember the early yellow card. I think.
Yeah.
It was not that bad, but the early yellow card just restricted him a little bit.
Yes.
And I wish Martinez was fit because that center back is his. You remember how he knows how to spread those passes. It's so good. Yeah, I wish.
I heard Sesko is back too. Some good news.
Yeah, Sheshko is back training on the class, but he won't play. Yeah, so this has been the big debate. As promised, we'll be having these big debates probably 2 to 3 months within a season. I've had Njoroge Moigai or Njoro and as usual Casey. So Casey today won't be available for the watch along. So I'm going solo today. I have my retro jersey on.
Fagiera. When I used to see that jersey, I just knew Tevez, Rooney, and Cristiano. Oh my God, those are like 5-0, 3-0.
Yeah. Good old days. The good old days.
Yeah, good old days.
So this has been the big debate. Remember, the game is coming up, so we'll end this live. We are going to end this live. We are going to start another one for the watch along. So keep your notifications on. Make sure you subscribe. We are at 394 subscribers. We want to get to 500 before the end of the year. 500 guys. Thanks for everyone who's commented. Shix Malenya is very angry. He's saying, next time put me in the panel and let's call a spade a spade.
Let him come on. Let him come on.
Of course.
Come on. His opinion.
Yeah, we'll hear your opinion. But as I said, at the end of the day, it's football. It's entertainment. It shouldn't ruin your mood. It shouldn't make you make enemies. Amorim is getting paid either way. Bruno is getting paid either way. We are not.
Yeah.
we are not. So, Casey, in Kenya, we had a politician who said, instead of putting feelings in your heart, put them in your lungs so that when you breathe out,
they go out.
They come out. Yeah. So, Shix, as I said, I acknowledge your comments. Honestly, I do. But we have to get away from this point of all of us have to be on the same page. at times you just agree to disagree, you know.
Yes, yes,
Yeah, sometimes even Casey and I disagree on a lot of things. It's just that you
yes.
guys don't see us chatting behind the scenes, but we do disagree. And Casey, you are supposed to, on Wednesday we are going to play that video of you apologizing to Kunya. Last time we forgot.
I already did the video.
But it has to be played on the live.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Evan Spemba, Evan Spemba, thanks for the gifts on TikTok. The Monk Doll, as usual, one of the legends. Ayatollah as well. Who else was there? We had Kevin, we had United Ninja, we had BNTV, Chipmunk, everyone who has commented. Thanks a lot, guys. So see you in the next 20 minutes. No, not 20 minutes. Yeah, in the next 20 minutes for the watch along. So, gentlemen, thanks a lot. See you. Cheers, guys, and bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
All right.